this is Iimani David talking to you today about the Patek Philippe Pagoda. This is a time-only piece manufactured in 1997. I am going to drop a small video in here to help describe or explain the importance of this piece because, as I say always, there's no sense in reinventing the wheel. And then of course I'll come back after the clip and I'll talk to you a little bit more about the piece and why it is important. Okay? I'll see you soon.
To call these limited editions is almost not appropriate. To call them commemorative, because these pieces were made to celebrate particular events and not only retailers' partnerships with Patek Philippe, but also celebrations in Patek Philippe's history itself.
The move to Plan-les-Ouates was typical of the far-sightedness, I think, of the company, in that it was the first major watch company to move here, and now, you know, it is established as one of the great centers of concentrations of horological skill. That was a big event. Can you tell me about the watches that were manufactured to celebrate that and what it is they represent about the company at that time?
Yes, in 1997, to open this massive new factory where everything was kept under one roof, the Pagoda was the watch of choice. And this reference 5500 was an iconic piece inspired by a 1950s reference, the reference 1593. And this particular timepiece is so architectural for Patek Philippe from the late 20th century. And it really is, it's inspired and informed by the design of this building, of the factory in Plan-les-Ouates. Even the giant spiral at the entryway, when you walk in, has this sculptural element of it, and this is reflected in the design of the Pagoda.
So, I hope you liked that video. I hope it explained things. Certainly would have explained things better than I could have. Some technical things about the watch. It is it has a 44-hour power reserve, and it is moving with the caliber 215S, manual winding, has 18 joules, and beats at a frequency of 28,800 vibrations per second. Of course, the case is in yellow gold, and the case measurements, the diameter is 41 by 26.5, which some may say is small, and it is, but because of the design of the watch, the way the case flares up in the Pagoda design, it doesn't wear small on a man's wrist. It actually feels quite nice. So that's interesting by itself. And what else can I say? It has 130 parts. I don't know if I mentioned 18 joules, has 5 bridges, and a gyromax balance, which means that this thing is ridiculously accurate. Okay? Again, it's a time-only piece. I'll show you the strap. Of course, the strap is also signed Patek. The clasp, the pin buckle, I can never get these things to focus, but it's signed Patek. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I could always drop a photo in. And the engraving on the back, of course, I don't know if I showed this already, but it says commemoration, 1997, and of course, Pagoda. Alright guys, that's more or less it. I won't ramble on. Piece was made in 1997, as the video stated, and I hope you enjoy this piece. It is one of the most elegant pieces from Patek, in my opinion. I am not a huge Patek fan. Most of their designs I find bore me, the Calatrava and all that sort of thing, but every once in a while I will find something that I believe is truly special and it moves me. And of course the fact that it's a limited edition and I can find one in pristine condition, always whets my appetite. Okay? All right. Drop me your comments, your questions, your complaints. I'm doing the best I can. Hopefully these reviews, well, they're not reviews really, but these showings of the Iimani David Family Collection, I hope they're in some way interesting to you. And, like and subscribe, and maybe I can do a better job with the videos if I get equipment. And of course, if there's interest in seeing these. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one. Cheers.